Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio July 12, 2023. Watch your financial matters today. In fact, if you don't, you and a partner could be ready to go to war. As mental Mercury swims through your solar house of investments and assets, he'll throw a mocking taunt over to Pluto, now orbiting in your solar house of income. There's a big push-pull dynamic going on here, and if you've been spending frivolously, your partner is ready to lay down the law. Use this period to find constructive ways of balancing your wealth as a team rather than seeing the other as an enemy. Assert yourself. You are about to come across as a professional powerhouse when Mars enters Virgo. With Mars on your side, you may feel more self-assured about being in the spotlight for your accomplishments and professional feats. Do not be afraid to shine for all that you have achieved. But you will have to work on feeling empowered and in control of what you have created in your career path as Mercury in Cancer opposes Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. The opposition will amplify your ability to create whatever you want in your career path. Just 14 days after he returned to your financial sector, Mercury leaves today, but not before leaving you with the smart head for money needed to keep your head in the game. It is during Mercury's final hours that he will clash with Pluto in your income sector, bringing similar conditions to last week's full moon but without the emotional fog of war and with the smart head for money that can help you put both sides of the financial fence into perspective. Wishing you were somewhere else is a recipe for a bad mood. It's not what you say, but rather what you do that matters, so if you want to go away, it's time to start planning that future vacation. But if you are merely frustrated, it will serve you to examine your diet and exercise regimen. Are you working out at least 3 times a week? Are you drinking more water than you ever thought possible? These are realistic goals that will take you someplace new, inside yourself. Bringing a sense of unity to a scenario or group will come easily on this day. Given the fact that most S are peaceful and enjoy teamwork, this can be very helpful for you. Even if this isn't something that serves you on a professional level, it can serve you in almost any group setting, including with your family. You will find it easy to get others thinking and acting toward a specific goal, so be sure to make the most of this. The moon might leave a playful and creative part of your chart and return to your busy work sector today, but this will only add to the growing focus on both sides of life's fence. The moon will leave behind planets on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence that are just warming up while returning to your work sector during Mars' first full day in your career sector will amplify the growing professional momentum. This brings home the importance of knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. A day after Mars left an adventurous part of your chart, Mercury not only returns but just as the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your romantic sector. This comes just as a friendly aspect between Venus on the adventurous and Eris on the romantic front peaks, with Mercury making it easier to put heart and mind on the same page just as the spirit of romance and adventure has once again come together. Our eyes in the sky. Today, we experience significant planetary shifts as Mars enters Virgo and Mercury enters Leo. These celestial movements present us with a valuable opportunity to delve into our inner selves and address unresolved issues or emotions that have been suppressed. Engaging in open discussions about our feelings with trusted individuals can be a profoundly healing and rejuvenating experience. The energetic influence of these planetary changes is undeniable. We have all been holding back tears, emotions, and uncertainties that are in dire need of release. Lately, it seems as though everything has come to a standstill without any apparent reason. While we may not have anticipated such a change of course and initially desired to adhere to our fixed schedules, it is essential to recognize the value of taking a detour to circumvent obstacles rather than expending all our energy trying to overcome them. Although reaching our goals may take a bit longer, this alternative path could offer us invaluable experiences along the way. Financial commitments may pose challenges during this time. The ideas we present during discussions might not be as effective as we had hoped, and others may attempt to undermine or patronize us. It is crucial to remain aware of this dynamic and not be swayed by confusion, which could lead to engaging in unprofitable investments. Trusting our own instincts becomes paramount as we discern which investments truly align with our individual needs. While it is wise to consider advice from others, it is equally important to exercise critical judgment before incorporating it into our decision-making process. However, it is essential to be mindful of our immediate reactions and responses, as they may come across as needlessly aggressive, potentially alienating those who dare to stand in our way. Embracing a more restrained approach in our interactions is preferable, allowing us to avoid saying things we may later regret. Especially when we lack full certainty regarding the facts, it is wise to remain silent and carefully consider our words before speaking. In summary, the cosmic alignments of Mars entering Virgo and Mercury entering Leo today provide us with an introspective window to address repressed emotions and unresolved issues. Engaging in open conversations about our feelings can be transformative. Despite encountering unexpected obstacles, we should embrace detours rather than exhausting ourselves in futile attempts to overcome them. Financially, we must trust our instincts and exercise critical judgment to avoid unwise investments. Finally, it is crucial to approach conflicts with restraint and think twice before speaking, particularly when unsure of the facts. Today, we witness a fortuitous alignment as the moon enters your income sector, coinciding with Mars' first full day in your work sector. This synchronicity sets the stage for a series of positive and enlightening days ahead, encompassing not only your income, but also your work and career domains. As the moon traverses the lunar nodes one final time before they depart from your two money houses next week, it brings forth a deep understanding of both sides of the financial spectrum. Despite your best efforts, you find yourself struggling to discover the optimal approach for maximizing your transactions. Regardless of your endeavors, your investments seem to yield losses. It is important to acknowledge that positive outcomes cannot be forced. Therefore, it is unwise to insist on having things go your way. Buying material possessions as a means to seek comfort may ultimately lead to financial strain and emptier pockets. Exercise caution and consider the consequences before indulging in impulsive purchases. On a brighter note, others recognize and appreciate your creative talents and expertise, particularly in the realms of copyright, COR, and fashion.